Day 26 of my drawing leveling up challenge. Let's go! Today, we're finishing the abs and obliques animation study. If you want to know how I started this animation, check out my 2 previous videos. Let's jump right into it. The normal approach in animating is that actions move slower when the movement starts and slower when the movement ends, compared to the middle of the movement that is faster. That's why the principle of animation is called slow in and slow out. It has other names, but for now, slow in and slow out pictures it the best, I think. Now, the body in this animation is doing a weird curve. And just like when we drive, we slow down on curves, I think slowing on the curve will make the movement look more natural. So I'll slow the movement here in the middle, instead of the extremes like my other animations or like in most actions. I don't have the patience to draw the ribs accurately in every drawing. So if the muscle doesn't cover them, I'll erase them later. Otherwise, lines will be jumping all over the place. As with the breasts animation, I'm doing a subtle anticipation to start the movement and then overshoot to end it. Drawing the bones structure becomes easier and faster when you have keyframes around that guide you. And we cannot forget the extra in-between after the overshoot, to avoid the harsh settlement of the animation. With these many in-betweens, we can play with timing. Sometimes adjusting 1 or 2 frames can make a big difference. I didn't want to draw more frames, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I want to slow the curve even more, and for that, I'll have to add 2 more drawings on each side of the middle frame. That's the downside of making slow movements. You usually need much more drawings. But anyway, these in-betweens that are close to each other don't take that much time to do. Having all the frames in the structure layer, I only have to add the muscles. I'm following the bones, but I'm also using the onion skin, and this way I can draw with more certainty and be faster. Now I'm extending the time to make the action return and loop like in my previous animations. I even added the extra in-between corresponding to the anticipation that now becomes an overshoot, until I realized that I didn't like how the returning movement looked. It wasn't natural for this action to return, unlike the pecs muscles. Maybe I could have done something to make it look natural, but I'm doing this to study the muscles in movement, not to make a beautiful loop animation. So I returned to how things were before. No loop for this one. Finally, I added the gray fill to pop up the muscles, and it's done! 3rd animated muscle study finished. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the bell button, save on a special playlist, embed this video on your website, and tune in tomorrow for day 27!